Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time we're playing as the Lizardmen and we're up against the Dark Elves, and of course this is the second game from the second round from the HAMSTERLIGA tournament. It's actually not called HAMSTERLIGA, it's called something else, something Germanist. But the HAMSTERLIGA is actually the second tier, like where the losers are, not the losers, okay, where the ones that didn't get into the final phase are playing. So yeah, it doesn't make too much sense, so I'm just using the name HAMSTERLIGA so you understand that this is Exploding Hamsters tournament. It makes sense, but yeah, it's not actually the HAMSTERLIGA, this phase that I'm here right now. It's actually called the Champions League, like plain and simple. And yeah, anyway, so this is it. As I said, Exploding Hamster is hosting this tournament. The link in the description is gonna be where to find him. And let's see. So for my Lizardmen, I brought a front line, as you can see over here, of some 3 Temple Guards. Is it? No. Is it 2? Did I bring only just 2? I don't remember. Yeah, as it seems, I only brought like 2 Temple Guard, a couple of Skinks in the front as well, backed up by some skink cohorts with javelins. 1, 2, 3, as it seems. We also got 2 cold one. Damn it, I don't remember whatever happened in this match. Okay, yeah, now I remember. We have only 1 cold one spear riders and 2 feral cold ones, along with Mazda Mundi on Slack over here with the Reunition of Cities, Banishment, the Shield of the Old Ones, Apotheosis, Midnight Wind, and Harmonic Convergence. And what else? We also got 2 units of Croxigors. Damn it, I only have 1. Yeah, it seems that I only have 1 unit of Croxigors. So yeah, I missed what I brought in this match. Sorry, it's been a few days, so I pretty much forgot. And it doesn't help that everybody's already inside the woods. I can't see what's going on. Anyway, so this is for my army and the Feral Cold One, as you can see over here. For my opponent's forces, the Reaper, we have 2 Cold One Knights hidden back here in the woods. We also got some Dread Spears in the front line over here. He was obviously deploying in order to face me over there inside the woods. I came over here just to throw him off a little bit. And yeah, damn it. Let's see, I see some Dread Spears, some Dark Swords with Seals, 3 of them. More Dread Spears, even some more here, some Black Ark Corsairs, more here and here. Harganath Executioners, 1 unit of Witch Elves, Blackguard of Nagarond, and also a Supreme Sorcerers of Shadow with, let's see, what kind of magic does he have. She's got the Black Horror, which is, yeah, AoE damaging spell. It's a scroll, so she can, how many uses? Just 1, okay. Arcane Conduit, Opal Amulet for damage resistance, and the Pendulum along with a Fimbling Foe and Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma. So that is it, and let's begin. So immediately as I see that he's gonna be deploying on that side, I'm gonna be trying to strafe my forces over here. I think I'm gonna notice right about now his Cold One Knights over on this back side, and I'm just gonna leave some cool dudes in the back to fight them off, and the rest of the force is gonna advance over here. I'm gonna slowly just fast forward this until we get into line, and here we come. He drags his forces out of the woods, half of them. He's probably trying to, I don't know, bait me. And yeah, he's gonna start opening fire on the Temple Guard over here, but a nasty Ruination of Cities is gonna go down, ripping apart his Dark Swords. And the Temple Guard over here, yeah, the Dread Spears will not be able to hold on that much onto them. The Skin cohorts also shooting their javelins. Mazda Mundi is keep going in. He drops a Curse of the Midnight Wind, another Banishment, another damaging spell is going off on top of these 2 Dark Swords, so 1 Ruination and 1 Banishment, and these guys are pretty much offline. The Banishment also keeps on coming straight towards the Dread Spears, as you can see over here, just causing massive damage. And in the back over here, his Cold One Riders are still waiting. I'm keeping my Cold One Spear Riders in the back, just in reserve, and as soon as I see this, I'm gonna send in my Feral Carnosaur, because this is the only target that he can actually do some work, since he is anti-large. Over here everything is anti-infantry, so I felt like I don't need to get him in there. Let's leave him in the back along with the Cold One Spear Riders, because it's 2 versus 1 if I send him alone. And yeah, I'm also moving in the Feral Cold Ones, so I can just, as soon as they retreat, I can chase them off. The other Feral Cold One, where is it? Okay, they're both here. They're all my Cold Ones are here. So I slowly just trying to get on this flank over here, finally getting a nice wrap around him. He's gonna send his Harganeth executioners to fight off the skinks, which is totally fine by me. Mazdamundi was just trying to get back there to drop a cold blood, and he's gonna be getting back. As you can see, he kinda failed to place that pendulum over here, didn't do that much against the Temple Guard, and now Mazdamundi is gonna be going straight for the Harganeth executioners because they're like a really great threat for my Temple Guard, like the only threat at this point on the field. Back here the Cold One Knights have broken, and now I'm just gonna be chasing them off. I'm gonna bring my Feral Carnosaur back here, and we'll see how it's gonna go. Over here I noticed that he's gonna drop a pendulum, the other damaging spell, excuse me, and I'm just gonna move my skinks in the front. And my Croxigors overextended a little bit over here. I saw the Black Art of Nagaron, which I barely just noticed. You have been seeing it all along, but I only just saw it, so I'm just gonna be okay, let's get the hell back. On this side, Mazdamundi is just ripping apart the Harganeth executioners with some cheap skinks over here, but yeah, some other skin cohorts are gonna be coming over here just so I can get Mazdamundi into the main fight. I'm trying, yeah, again he tried to drop a pendulum, so I just fell back and just moved right back in. Unfortunately the Croxigors got left in the front line just fighting Blackguard over here, although they're not stacked up already up on these guys. So yeah, also they're on rampage mode, which is well, not so cool. Back here the Cold One Knights have already been almost completely fended off, and now some of my Feral Cold Ones along with Spear Riders are returning back, just cleaning these Corsairs over here. But honestly, my Temple Guards are almost full health. Like, it doesn't matter that I have lost like a crap load of other infantry like Skinks or even the Croxigors. As long as these guys are cool, I'm cool. And now Mazdamundi is gonna be going in the back line, trying to snipe out the Supreme Sorcerers. Since all of that has completely fallen apart, the Feral Carnosaur just terror routing these cheap Dark Swords. And now, come on, am I gonna go after the Supreme Sorcerers? I really don't want to go in there because there's a lot of Black Art of Nagaron, so I'm just gonna get a clean strike, just 1 or 2 hits, and just get the hell out of here, just trying to just keep cycle charging. So these Black Art Corsairs, I'm quite amazed how they're still holding up. Actually, they're holding up because they're not engaged. It seems like we're fighting over here, but obviously we aren't, so as soon as the Feral Cold Ones are gonna drop into these ones, they're just gonna destroy them. Over here, even the 43 leftover Harganeths were able to do some work against double skinks over here, but as soon as the Feral Cold Ones arrive, they have some armor piercing, and just due to numbers sake, they're gonna be able to just put these guys into the trash can. And over here, Mazdamundi, as I said, I tried to pull him out because I don't want to be fighting on top of that Black Guard of Nagaron. Unfortunately for me, his Dark Swords have come back, but the bounce of power is really massively in my favor. Over here, another pendulum. I think I'm gonna see that, but I'm not gonna do anything because it's just skins. Yeah, now Mazdamundi, he's just gonna go straight into that fight against the Black Guard, because just a good terror bomb over here is gonna be more than enough to just shatter this whole army. The Supreme Sorceress has taken some damage, not too much, but she's gonna be alright for the time being. Some skinks coming back. The Harganeth still keep on fighting, but as long as I occupy them with just 400 worth of gold units, I don't really mind. And yeah, the Temple Guard are all healthy and safe, the Feral Carnosaur as well, Mazdamundi as well. His forces are collapsing left and right, and right about here is where this is gonna go south for him. So he won the first game against my Beastman with his Vampire counts, and now I got to win the second one, so this is gonna be down to the third game, which I'm gonna be posting like tomorrow or something like that. So yeah, I really like this build from my opponent over here, although I think he needed to keep his Cold One Knights like together with his army. Like, people just do the same mistake. If you will not bring any missiles, then you can deploy offensively, like either it's Hounds or Cold One Knights or something like that. If you're gonna be having even a single missile, like one Dark Sword, and you actually rely on them to kill, because they actually the Dark Elves really rely on armor piercing missiles to kill like large dinos. You need to have the Cold One Knights in the back in case if anything collapses, that these guys will be able to fill in the gaps and just buy enough time for the Dark Swords to bring the big dinos to really low health. So the fight can really start to turn around. Like, if you have a missile killing power, don't deploy your cavalry in the front. Just leave it behind to support the missile line. Plain and simple. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think the Supreme Sorcerers of Shadow, I don't know, I think I would have gone with something different. Like, yeah, even Kron Hellebron has a good matchup in this case, but I don't know, I haven't played Dark Elves lately against Lizardmen, so you shouldn't hear my my advice on that matter. But yeah, so for me, as you can see, Mazda Mundi completely nailed it. 216 kills, Temple Guard as well. Even the Skinks did the fine job, and the Fair Cold ones. 73 kills for the Croxigors, quite amazed about that. And 69 for the Feral Carnosaur over here. Of course, it's a sign, you know what that means. And yeah, like a good mix all around. Like, and as you can see, the only things that I cared about was Mazda Mundi, Temple Guard and the Carnosaur, and they're all quite healthy. They finished the fight really healthy. And for the enemy's forces, the Haganef actually did a really good work, but it's just freaking Skinks, not even with shields. It was just Javelin ones, and the Blackguard of Nagaron actually did quite well too, because they were fighting also Skinks. But as soon as the, Mazda Mundi came in there with just barging in, cycle charging, even these guys weren't able to hold up to the fight, and with the rest of the army gone, they succumbed. So yeah, that was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.